Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, it's Kat. For today's video, I'm super excited because we'll be doing a book tag. I miss the era of book tags that BookTube had. I remember when I first started BookTube like 8-9 years ago, book tags were all the rage and I remember doing so many book tags. It was so much fun. So I'm trying to bring back the book tag era. The book tag I'll be doing is called the Birthday Cake Book Tag, and this is by A Dance with Books. I found this online, so I will have the link below. Okay, so I have all my questions, and let's get started. Question 1, or prompt 1, I guess. Chocolate cake. A dark book you absolutely love. A dark book that I absolutely love, it's more like a series, is the Mindfuck series by St. Abbey. This series is absolutely amazing. It is dark. There's a lot of triggering content. However, it has my heart. It is such a wild ride to go on. It was so much fun. It's basically about a serial killer and an FBI agent falling in love while the serial killer takes her revenge on people who did her and her family wrong. There's a lot of graphic content, but it's still such a good series. I had a great time and absolutely devoured the series. Prompt 2 is Vanilla Cake, a light read. For this prompt, I have Starter Villain. This is by John Scalzi. Starter Villain is a hilarious book. It is a light read. It is definitely a palate cleanser. If you're looking for something that's just funny, laugh out loud, that has talking dolphins and intelligent spy cats, then this is the book for you. And this cover is just magnificent. So yeah, Starter Villain. Prompt 3 is Red Velvet, a book that gave you mixed emotions. And for this I have The Court of Ravens duology by Liv Zander. I'm holding book 1 up right now. This duology was great in terms of plot. Like, I didn't know what direction I was going in, and it was just a fun ride. However, it was dark. This is a dark duology. It is dark romance, and there's just a lot of triggering content. So I was battling my emotions because one part of me just enjoyed the storyline and the characters, and the other part of me was having a hard time reading and digesting all the triggering content. I was definitely getting a lot of mixed emotions, but at the end, I did enjoy this duology. Prompt 4, Cheesecake, a book you would recommend to anyone. So for this, I have Where the Forest Meets the Stars. This is by Glendy Vandra. This was my first Glendy Vandra book, and oh my goodness, I loved this book so much. This was a 5-star read. It was such a cute and amazing story, and there's just so many different layers and aspects of this story that made it all that much more wonderful, especially the characters and the depth of the characters. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Prompt 5 is Coffee Cake, a book you started but never finished. So I don't actually have anything for this prompt, only because I finish every book I start. Even if I don't like it, even if I'm trudging through, and even if it's just slowing me down, I will finish the book. I have some sort of book reading OCD. I'm sure I mentioned this in previous videos where, like, if I start a book, I have to finish it all the way through. It doesn't matter if I like it, doesn't matter if I don't like it, I have to finish it. It's very compulsive. So I don't have an answer to this. I finish everything I read. Prompt 6 is Carrot Cake, a book with great writing. For this one, I chose The Wicked Deep. This is by Shay Earnshaw. The Wicked Deep was a really great book. It was very atmospheric, and I think that's why I chose this book for this prompt, because Shay Earnshaw created this wonderful atmosphere where you feel like you are in the setting of the story. The story takes place in a coastal town called Sparrow, and this town is just dark and rainy and cold and foggy and gray and cloudy, and the way Shay Earnshaw describes it, it feels like you are there. So definitely an atmospheric read, and I just love the way the author describes many things in this story. It really gives the overall tone and vibe of this book. I really enjoy it when authors are really good at describing atmosphere and tone, because it makes it a much more immersive read and experience. So I definitely got that from The Wicked Deep. Next we have is Tiramisu, a book that left you wanting more. For this, I chose Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. I read this book towards the end of last year, and it was very impactful. This book really hit some personal feelings and personal emotions for me. It was very hard-hitting just because there's so much that I could relate with this story and what one of the main character, what she was going through. So I kind of took this book more personally than I should have. But nonetheless, it was a really good book. Definitely some trigger contents in here too. And the reason I chose this book for this prompt is because I did want to know the aftermath of the events that happened. So towards the end, the main character, she gets what she wants, but I wanted to kind of see it all the way through. And so even though the ending was very satisfactory and it was a happy ending and everything was good, I still wanted to know what happened next and just kind of see the justice that was served actually being served. You know, it was the start of the justice being served, but I wanted to see the justice actually being served. Then we have Cupcakes, a series with 4 or more books. For that, I chose the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I have here book 16 because so far there are 16 books, and I think 2 more books are going to be released in the future by Derek Landy. I read the first 5 books of the series, and it's been quite the ride. It is fun, it is just entertaining, and I had such a blast. Book 5, though, I wasn't the biggest fan of, but books 1 through 4 were just great, and they were just fun, and it was funny. 16 books, definitely more than 4. Finally, we have Fruitcake, a book that wasn't what you anticipated. For this, I chose Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I didn't have a lot of expectations for this book, to be honest, but I did at least hope that I would enjoy it. I read From Blood and Ash some years ago, and I remember liking that book. It was fun and it was entertaining, and it was like my first romantasy book, so going into a new genre made it exciting. However, this was not it. It was not it. It was good in the sense that I kept reading it, kind of like eating candy or eating popcorn. However, it wasn't what I anticipated. It kind of fell short of whatever expectations I did have for it. So that was unfortunate. But I do have the other books in the series, so I will be finishing it. Alrighty guys, so that's the end of the book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love doing book tags. I have so many other book tags planned. If you want to do this book tag, please feel free to do it. Again, the link is going to be at the bottom so you can follow with the questions, but this was fun. I hope we can bring back the book tag era. I just love it. It's just so fun how creative people get. But yeah, I'll be doing a lot more book tags in the future, and I'm really excited to get to them. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, and take care of yourself. Take care of everyone around you, please, and I'll see you next time. Bye.